News from Tanzania. The Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit has opened in Dar es Salaam. African leaders on the platform are moving towards what many have termed an ambitious plan of providing 300 million Africans with access to electricity. President Bola Tinubu is on the line for tomorrow, Tuesday, to present his administration's commitment in this direction. State House correspondent Musbau Danwahab joins us from Tanzania's capital, Dar es Salaam, to give us an update. Musbau, what's up? Go ahead, Musbau.
Yes, the stage has come alive here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania for the Mission 300 Africa Energy Summit, where organizers, particularly the World Bank and the African Development Bank Group, are trying to mobilize resources and people towards taking action in serving the energy deficiency that we have on the continent. Right now, they have identified that about 600 million people across the continent are without access to sustainable energy across the continent, and they're trying to see how to have this by 2030, that is to provide access to 300 million people more on the continent. And this is why they're trying to galvanize African leaders who are participating in this event. Already at the opening session today, key players, particularly from the World Bank and African Development Bank, where we have President Akinwumi Adesina, who spoke earlier today. They have brought on the table what they've got to support the leaders in actualizing these. And as for tomorrow, which is a bigger one, where African leaders present will present their national plans for serving the energy deficiency on the continent, President Bola Tinubu will be one of them. And we spoke to the presidential advisor on media and public communications, Sunday Dari, and the presidential advisor on energy, Oluve Hejen, on what the administration has got in plan, and without necessarily preempting what the president will say tomorrow. Let's take a listen to them.
In order for the World Bank, this World Bank and Africa Development Bank-led initiative to be a success, Nigeria will need to succeed as well in electrifying a lot of the Nigerians who do not have access. We have about a 61% electrification rate. So the idea of this compact is a renewed commitment by the African heads of state to making sure that we accelerate our options, and mobilize and catalyze investments, particularly from the private sector, to ensure we close that access gap, not only for electricity, but as well as clean cooking. For us in Nigeria, our energy compact is going to be driven by the desired outcome that we have, which is to go to a $1 trillion economy by 2030. It means that we also want the level of energy sufficiency that allows us to move millions and millions of Nigerians out of poverty, create jobs, grow incomes, industrialize. And so that is the information that you'll find in this compact.
We have something on the table already from President Bola Tinubu. You know about the Siemens project initiative that was initiated under the previous administration, President Muhammadu Buhari. We've seen how President Bola Tinubu has come in with an accelerated phase of the Siemens initiative, moving it from 5,000 to a higher capacity. We've also seen the fact that the efforts being made for solar energy, for clean energy, under this same president. And I'm sure it's just not here just for the fun of it. Mr. President will announce a very dynamic, compact initiative coming from Nigeria that will help to push this agenda forward. So we should expect that. But you've seen a president that is focused on energy. Nigeria is doing the right things. Nigeria needs the right partners. You see other countries get international funding and backing. We need these partners to support Nigeria from this point.
Now we'll be expecting what the president will present tomorrow on the platform. And again, part of tomorrow's event is the adoption of the Dar es Salaam Declaration, where African leaders will adopt and proclaim the sustainable solutions to the energy problem on the continent.